Hi guys, hope you're all doing well and welcome to All About the Philippines. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to get videos every 2 days. So today's video is about the 5 things I don't like about the Philippines. So the things that really frustrate me when I visit there, when I'm there, the things that sort of turn me off of the Philippines a little bit. First thing is the traffic. Man, it is crazy, especially in the cities. The provinces not so much, but the cities, Manila, Cebu, the traffic is crazy out there. Try and cross a road. You take your life in your hands seriously. Very, very careful crossing roads because you can be on a crossing, pedestrian crossing. Now in the West, it's a safe place to cross. Cars know to stop and you walk across. Not so in the Philippines. So don't make a mistake. If you're new to going to the Philippines, be aware, just because it's a crossing doesn't mean you can just walk out there and the cars will stop. You're more likely to get run over. So the traffic is absolutely crazy. Waiting to cross the road can be, take patience. And sometimes you'll never get across unless you actually do go out, put your hand up to stop the traffic, say, whoa, I'm coming through, and then when they slow down, you can walk across. That's the only way to do it sometimes in the Philippines, but don't make the mistake of thinking that you're on a crossing and they're all going to stop for you, so you just waltz on out there, the next thing you get cleaned up by a car, or a jeepney, or a bus, or whatever. So be aware of that. So that's the first thing that really frustrates me in the Philippines. Second thing is the waiting times. Oh, boy. Waited one night there for a taxi for 2 hours in a huge line at Ayala Mall in Manila, and it was very, very frustrating. You've just been shopping for hours. You're carrying your shopping bags, and you're waiting in a huge line. And the taxis weren't even stopping there. They were going around somewhere else. Now, this was the main taxi rank up there, but they didn't seem to want to stop there for whatever reason. I think there may have been some dispute or whatever, but waiting in the Philippines generally is a thing you have to get used to. They call Filipino time, and no one's really in a hurry. No one's really ruled so much by the clock, it seems. It's just they do things in their own time. So you have to be aware of that, and you have to be a bit chilled about it and think, oh well, we're in the Philippines, that's the way it goes. But going somewhere, or can take, you might say, oh, we're just going to duck down to the mall for an hour or two. Doing that can actually take you 5 or 6 hours. It's not as simple as what it is where you might live in America, England, Australia, New Zealand, wherever. It's not that simple. So have a bit of patience about you there. The systems are very unorganized in the Philippines. Not everything is hooked up to the internet. You go to pay a bill, you might have to go in and wait. You go up to the counter and they say, okay, take a seat. They give you a number, take a seat. You might wait an hour. They might call you up. Then they say, okay, take the payment and go upstairs to another part of the building and make the actual cash transaction. So that could be things like electricity or bills that you have to pay, or your rent, or whatever it is you're paying. It's not as simple as what you can do here in where I live in Australia. Everything you can just do through the computer. Oh, pay me electricity through the computer, pay me rent through the computer, pay me phone through the computer, all this sort of stuff. It's not that simple in the Philippines yet. I hope it gets to the stage where they hook everything up to that you can pay all your bills through the internet. But for now, it's a very frustrating thing. I remember the first time that we went to pay a bill, and we were there about 3 hours, and finally they called us up, and then they sent us upstairs to another section where they actually took the money. That just blew my mind. Why even send us that? Why not just have the money downstairs where you can just pay it over the counter? Bizarre. But anyway, that's the Philippines. As they say, it's more fun in the Philippines. So the next thing is the poor internet. The internet in a lot of places in the Philippines is really bad. So on our recent trip to the Philippines, trying to upload the videos became very, very difficult in a lot of areas. So I think there was only one place that had really good internet where I could just upload really quickly, and there was one place that was okay, but all the others, it could take me 24 hours just to upload a video. so you guys could watch it. It was very frustrating, and you know, that's to me, that's a big thing, especially if you're a traveller or a vlogger and you're trying to upload stuff. So I hope that they improve their internet throughout the country at some point. And the last thing that you know, that I don't like about the Philippines is, of course, the poverty. You walk around the streets and you see it everywhere. When you know, through Manila, through Cebu, wherever you go, it's not far to find poverty. People in the streets, you know, you got adults there, you got kids there. You know, I've done some videos. There's a video here, you might want to check it out, in Cebu, walking through, you know, some areas around there, and there's kids just sleeping, you know, on a bench, you know, in the street. Videos there where you've seen, you know, people sleeping under cardboard boxes on the street. It's sad. It's very sad, but it's a way of life over there, and I really hope that, you know, they can sort this out. But you've got over 100 million people there, and I think it's a long time coming before things will improve in that area. But it's a very sad thing, and it's something that sort of gets me a little bit when I'm over there, you know, that you can't do anything to help these people, and this is their life. You know, I go home to my life in Australia. You know, I've got a house to live in, you know, shelter, warm, I've got food. I don't have to want for much. And how these people survive over there, living on the street, where do they go when the rain comes? You know, like, what do they do? You know, it's sad. And you even see these, you know, you see, even the Filipinos that are working, you know, that they're not earning big money. A lot of them are not earning big money at all. And when they go home, they might go home to a room in an apartment block, but it's only a little room, and it might be a very old, dilapidated type of structure that's half falling down, that's not safe to live in. It could be a fire, it could just destroy the place quickly. You know, like it worries me. You see these people there at work, and you know, like, might be shop assistants, and they're all well dressed and groomed, all that sort of stuff, and then where do they go home to at night? Probably an old rundown place that's, you know, floorboards that are, you know, holes in the floors, all sorts of stuff. So there's the sorts of things that worry me and get me thinking about when I go over to the Philippines. And they're the 5 things that I really don't like about the Philippines. But I hope that they're changing. I know things are getting better over there slowly, and I hope that they keep going forward in a positive direction. Alright guys, so that's about it from me. So they're the 5 things I don't. What's the things you don't like about the Philippines that you'd like to see changed or that frustrate you? So let me know in the comments down below. Of course, share the video around with your friends. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell for more videos. And before you go, hit that like button. Thanks for watching guys. Take care. Bye for now.